How's it going, guys? Happy evening. So, following from our previous video, I showed about talking about the health. I need to stay as healthy as I can for as long as I can. For my little boy, he's got all these different metabolic conditions. One of which, homocystinuria. See the T-shirt I got behind me there? That's for him, so I can wear with pride. That my boy's got homocystinuria. A bit of awareness, a bit of advocacy, but it's not about the T-shirt. As I say, I'm trying to stay healthy. So I put the blood pressure monitor on, as you seen last time. I had a little look at that, and okay, it was a bit high, probably higher than it should have been. So I need to obviously look after that, but I also need to look after the rest of me as well. So one big thing about men, especially when they get a bit older, is the prostate. Things can happen with your prostate. Obviously you can get ill. I want to be able to look after that as well. I know you can go to the doctors and you can have a prostate exam and stuff, but you can also do little tests at home now as well. Look at this. Prostate health self-test. So this is for prostate-specific antigens. So it looks for little things in your, to see if you've got whatever, bad stuff or whatever. Now, it's not going to be 100% accurate, but instead of just going to the doctors all the time and saying, oh, can I check? Maybe you can use something like this, have a look at this, see what it does. So this basically works just like a COVID test. It used to be your saliva and you put on the little thing. It's the same. You can see the back of that there. See, put on the little thing there, like COVID. See that? So but this is like a finger prick test. So I paid £2.50 for this. Now I know that's not exactly loads of money. So yeah, it's not going to be 100% accurate. Especially for that money. Little bag there for throwing your rubbish away. Give you the instructions here as well. Tells you all the instructions, yeah. So wash your hands and stuff, which I've already done, make it nice and clean. And everything's in here in these little bags. So, first bag there. Alcohol wipe to clean your finger, because this is going to basically be a finger prick test. Get all these things out. A bit of water there. Do you remember that with the COVID you used to put it on? And this is like your little COVID pack thing you put it in. Right, so first thing I do, have a look here, wash my hands, I've done that, check it all. Make sure everything's in the things. Yep. Okay, take that out of the pack. Oh, so there's two of these. So there's actually two, you get two. I'm assuming it's in case you lose one. So ow. Yeah, that works. Right, so I'm not going to use that one because I just tried it already. Put that away. So let's open this. Let's say it's just like the COVID one. Look, see that? Just like the COVID one. Now, according to this, what part you put it on? So you put it on the bottom half, and then you'll read off the top. Yeah, so you go, see there, you put it in there once you've got your little prick testing, and then you read on there. So let me just check. So, okay, so you basically cut your finger, which I already did. Oh, I'll have to do that again, aren't I? It's actually quite a lot of blood, that. Ugh. Okay, I've got some cleaner wipes and stuff to do that with. But, this is just to show you. See if it works. I ain't an expert at this stuff. Clean that blood up that way. Bit gross. Let's hope that this video is allowed to be watched because of that. So yeah, you get that. So this is a new one. I'm going to do it on a different finger. And I don't know what this is for. Let me have a look at this. So this one, open that. Oh, you put the little drop on, okay. So there's my collection tube. So one of them is, there's a collection tube somewhere. Ah, I've dropped it. 1 second. Collection tube. So this, you actually use to collect the blood with. I know this seems like all over the place, but you know what? I've never done this before. First time doing it, so trial and error, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, you get a bit of blood, yeah, squeeze it out. So you get your collection tube. I don't know how that's supposed to work though. That's supposed to draw your blood off. Yeah, let's have a look at this, because this is a bit. Open the key here once it's all ready. Hold the collection tube and touch the tip. Oh, so it must automatically just draw it off, must do. Let's try it again. So get that off. Little tube there. Clean finger this time. Come on. Ow. Yep. Squeeze it, get the blood up. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know if this is working. It's supposed to just draw it up. Huh? I ain't drawing anything up. Let me see. Hold the collection tube horizontally and touch the tip of the blood. The blood and the tube will automatically go on. So you're meant to do it that. And it says that will go automatically into it. More blood, I'm losing more blood than I'm actually doing. I don't know what I'm doing here, I don't know whether I'm supposed to do something different. I don't know. But that's a mess, isn't it? Because you're supposed to fill the tube. I ain't filling that tube with anything. You know what? Let's carry on. So open that, twist that off. Give you a bit of water. Get your blood. Put your blood on the tube. Yeah, put in the tube. Get this. Drop that in. And leave it 10 minutes. I'm clean myself up. Well, I think, guys, so that's been like 10 minutes now, 10 minutes wait. I've cleaned everything up in the bags, obviously cleaned all my hands. So make sure you put everything away afterwards, rubbish bag and all that. Because it is your blood, isn't it? So it's a bit gross. Yeah, make sure you put them in the bags, get rid of them properly. Anyway, so test is done. Now, in the instructions, it gives you on the test here, it gives you a C and a T. So according to this, if it's on just the red line is on a C, it means negative. If it's on a C but a slight line on the T, positive. If it's on a C and a T, again, positive. And invalid results will be if it's just on the T. So what we're looking for is the C. And I'm happy to tell you, you see that? That's the C there, that's the T next to it, so C. So mine is negative. I don't have any of the antigens. So, prostate could wait for an order. I get, yeah, right, this is not accurate. I did mess up a bit on the test, but I still did it. Still, that's what you do. Everything I did, even though I messed up a little bit, trying to get the drawer out and all that, but still did the test how it does. And, I'm quite happy with that, the negative results. Yeah, okay, as I say, it's not 100% accurate, but it probably would show something, wouldn't it? if there was an issue. It probably would show something up. And there was nothing there, literally nothing. I've been waiting, it's like 12 minutes now. Still no second line, still on the negative. So yeah, as I say, if you're worried about your health or you just want to check on your health, especially for men, you know what I mean? I'm doing it for him, my little boy there, Matthew, with his HCU, and instead of going to the doctors all the time, you can do that. You can go and actually do a health check on the doctors. You can go and say, can I just get my prostate checked or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm getting to a certain age now, and I think it's important. And you'll do it. They'll arrange an appointment for you or whatever. But, it's like trying to get appointments now at the NHS. It's very busy. Get yourself one of these. As I say, £2.50 I pay for that. It's actually quite cheap. It's not that a lot of money for a little bit of relief in a way, It's like, especially with the blood pressure monitor I had on the other day, which was, my blood pressure was quite high. I read it later on and I was like, it shouldn't be that high. So I need to relax and calm down a little bit. But that's the stresses of being a special needs parent, isn't it? You will get stressed out. You will get high blood pressure. No matter how much you try and relax, you can't relax fully. So this is good. This has made me happy. Knowing that one part of my health that I'm trying to look after is okay. So yeah, I'm trying to put the rest of this now in the bin, get rid of it all. Don't leave anything like this lying around, because as I say, it's your blood. It's pretty gross. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy. I'll see you in the next one.